Goldy Loxx here at Twinwood 2016. It's delightful to be here with Nigel and Natty from Vienna Ditto. You guys got here last night. What have you been up to since you arrived?
Soul Shack.
Soul Shack, bit of dancing. Yeah.
Bit of gorping. Really, lots of gorping. And lots of watching amazing dancing as well, actually.
What type of gorping are we talking about?
All manner of different kinds of gorping. Lots of all the clothes, all the different.
There's a lot of good clothes here, isn't there? I can see some right there looking at us. Some great clothes. So, how many times have you been to Twinwood? Is this the first one?
This is our second time. Yeah, we came last year for the first time.
So you know the drill.
Just about, I think, yeah.
So, what are your tips for people when they come to Twinwood? How can they get the most out of it?
Ooh, get involved in some of the dance classes, because you don't often get that.
No, definitely.
At a festival. Dance.
Dress up.
Dress up. Well, I'm enjoying your outfit. It's kind of a mix of looks, isn't it? It's an individual look type thing, but you know there are a lot of decades here. Something about your music. It's electronica a little bit, isn't it? It's a bit different from a lot of the music we have here. So, how did you get involved with a festival like Twinwood? You know, because it's not kind of, you're not a kind of traditional 40s band or something, are you?
No.
We just got in touch, and Dave Wooding said that he was putting us on as a bit of an experiment.
It obviously worked, yeah, because you're back.
It worked reasonably last year, so he's invited us back.
Fabulous, that's what we like to hear.
Mistake, but it's kind of surreal. It is quite.
Yeah. So, how did you come up with your style then? Because it is a little bit different, isn't it?
What was that? How did you come up with that?
It's a whole range of influences, isn't it? And we've got a bit of the vintage in there as well as a sort of electronic. I don't know.
There's a new bit and an old bit. I think it's maybe what we had to work with.
Do you think that that's what makes Twinwood kind of stand out from a lot of other vintage festivals? That there is this kind of free-for-all to some extent, that you've got all the different decades. So it's not quite as, one thing only.
Yeah, totally. I imagine that some people get really into... I mean, they're really into it, aren't they? And if you wore the wrong thing with the wrong other thing, it'd be good.
That reminds me, did you ever watch the TV show Daria? Because there's an episode where Jane Lane goes out with a guy from the 40s, and the joke is that he dumps her for wearing the wrong shoes with the wrong dress from the 40s. And I, at the time, as a 10-year-old child in the 90s, I thought it was quite funny, but it's so true for a lot of vintage fashions. I'm like, oh, I understand now. I've seen that people say you guys sound like you'd be on a Tarantino movie.
Okay, cool.
So
that'd be good.
I mean, are you Tarantino fans?
Oh yeah, massive.
Like a bit of that, yeah.
So if you were going to be, I'll ask you both, on a Tarantino movie, which one would it be and why?
Maybe Death Proof, because
Underloved.
I mean that was
I hadn't seen that one.
yeah, underloved. Love it though. I loved it. I overloved it.
I can't really think of any of his films. Yeah, that one. Definitely. I like that, yeah.
Fiction.
Yeah, that one too.
That one
They're
too.
all...
A little bit of all of them.
Cool, isn't it?
So
No, Kill Bill it would be. It would actually be Kill Bill. For the whole motorcycle jumpsuit thing.
just for that though. So you haven't performed yet?
Not yet.
Are you excited for your performance?
Yes, very much.
Should be good. It's nearly 10 o'clock this evening, so there's a lot of sober time between then and now.
And you're out on the
Or
stage in
otherwise.
the woods, aren't you?
Yeah, Monde Electronique.
Is that what you played last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a good audience out there, was it?
Yeah, it's great. It's really good. I think it sort of empties out from here and goes along there because they're opened a little bit
The
late.
Caesars last night do their final gig there, and that was really, final one gig. That was really good. It's a really good space.
What do they do?
They did the Caesars. I mean, played some songs, jumped about, kind of abused the audience. Standard stuff, really.
Oh, good. I'm glad the audience is up for some abuses.
I'm sure they're going to get a treat tonight, are they? Yeah, definitely. So, aside from your performance, what else are you looking forward to at Twinwood?
We actually haven't quite found a programme yet, so we're just being...
We're standing right next to the programme, so that is very...
Yes.
It's very lucky.
Everything in that. Yeah.
Awesome. And what about what's next for you guys after your massive performance this weekend?
Well, where are we off to next? We've actually got like a couple of weeks off. We were meant to have the whole of September off, but that didn't happen because we're recording a new single. It's out on the 11th of November, but hasn't been recorded or even quite written yet. But that's interesting, isn't it?
Do you have a name?
Probably busted flush.
Busted flush. Sounds classy.
Cards, not
Okay, not a toilet. Okay, sorry. I've got plumbing problems at my flat, so I just jumped to that. Right, well, so that's something to look out for. Well, I hope you guys have an amazing Twinwood, and I'll look out for busted flush.